Yo, it's your boy ROOG. Hey, I'm tuning in with RealToon TV. Y'all tune the f in, man, to my new interview, man.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.
All right, man. Today on RealToon TV, we got another Chirac legend. Is it too early to call you? Nah, you got a song on Don. There ain't no question about it. You know what I'm saying? Rooga in the building. Rooga, what's up with you?
What's that word with you, man?
I can't call it. I'm not sure if you've ever had the opportunity, privilege, and honor of watching a RealToon interview, but more than getting to know the artist's music, I like to get to know the person behind the camera. You recently linked with Tay Savage, or at least took a photo with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
How did that come about?
It was an event, you know what I'm saying? He had a cousin at the event or something like that. And his cousin wanted him to come. He came to his cousin, his people's shit, you feel me? And I had mutual people that was there, you feel me? And we all linked. Shit, I came to the show and he popped up, you feel me? But me and Tay chop it up, you feel me? Tay a good nigga, bro. Like me and Tay went to school together, you feel me? Like, motherfucker don't even know. Me and bro went to Phillips together. So I already had a relationship with Tay from back then. Like I wouldn't say a deep relationship back then because we just knew each other, you feel me? To see each other all the time at school. But when we got locked up, we knew each other already, you feel me? From school.
Right.
So it's like, that's where the relationship kind of built that. And, but it's just mutual respect. I have conversations with Tay on the phone all the time. We talk about this peace shit and trying to change Chicago, bro. But it was just, you know, when I seen bro, he knew it was all love. I seen Tay before that. I seen Tay face to face before that. Like, he came to one of my shows before. Feel me? He a good nigga though.
When stuff like that happens, you know what I mean, and you end up running into somebody, is it like a, I don't want to use the word like scary feeling, but is it like you don't know where it could go? You know what I mean? I mean,
you always got to be on your P's and Q's, you feel me? But like I say, the relationship just so genuine, bro. That didn't even cross my mind, bro, with him. You feel me? Like I say, you just always got to be on point, but it just, sometimes you just got to know what you dealing with and what type of person you dealing with. And, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get that from bro. You're a genuine nigga.
Right. Understood. Well, before we even get started, what's new in your life? New
vibes, you know what I'm saying? New people, meeting new people around the world and shit. It's different energy. Got my family, my son getting older, so that's new every day to me, you know what I'm saying? But that's about everything, just touring the world, moving around more, seeing different things, meeting new people, like I say.
Overstood. Mm-hmm. So you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
What part of Chicago are you from originally?
South Side.
South Side.
Yeah.
What part of the South Side? South Side is pretty big.
Basically 59, 58, 57, 56. Wabash, Michigan. If you know that area, that's the area, the Washington Park area.
Okay.
That's the area where I grew up at.
Right. How was it for you growing up in that area?
Shit, I'm pretty sure just, you know, it was cool, you know, as a shorty. Like it was with everybody, shit. But you know the storyline behind it, you know what I'm saying? Shit get real, you know? Shit got real. But life was shit, it was good at first. You feel me? When we all was when chips was a quarter.
Right. right.
Hey, you remember chips was a quarter though?
Right,
For real though.
Grandma cookies.
Chips was a quarter, man. You go in that bitch with $2, get $8 bags of chips, man. But nah, life was good, shit. But you know, once you get older, you know what I'm saying, you start to see different shit. meet different people, start picking up different habits, different shit. You start, you're gonna do wrong, you're gonna do right, So I basically seen it all at a young age though, you feel me?
Right. Were you raised in a 2-parent household? Or?
Nah, basically, but my pops, which is my little brother daddy, he lived with us down there my whole life. Yeah. You feel me? But my daddy wasn't never like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So what was it, your grandmother who raised you or?
Nah, my mama.
Okay.
I live with my mama.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. At around what age do you jump off the porch?
Man, I was probably about 14, 15, going into that age type shit. That's when I just started. When I say jump off the porch, I know a lot of people be jump off the porch, but when I jumping off the porch is just getting into that shit, period. Whether you doing drugs, you start smoking weed, you start hanging with motherfuckers who doing bad shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But shit, like around that age, like 13, 14.
Oh, okay. And you choose, you got the song They Let the GDs in the Door. You choose that. Why?
It ain't even that I choose that. It's like shit, it was just made. It was just out of fun, bro. That shit was fun. I had fun in the studio.
Fun.
Shit, I was just playing around, bro. And the shit happened. It was a good song though.
Right.
Yeah, I was just really playing in the studio, bro. Like, shit wasn't even a song at first. I told you, if you seen it, it was just a live of me playing around on lives, freestyling.
Everything was all good till it wasn't. Mm-hmm. Around when did things get real for you?
Shit, it got real for me when I came home from jail. Shit, that's when it got real, like, cause shit shifted fast, you feel me? When I went in, before I went to jail, we wasn't beefing, you feel me? We wasn't into it with nobody, wasn't no beefing and shit going on. So when I came home, shit fully cracking. See what I'm saying?
Around how old are you when you go to jail?
17.
Okay, and they charge you as an adult?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
No, in the county at 17. But in Chicago, you go to the county at 17.
Right.
I did a year.
1 year?
Yeah.
And you get out and things are completely...
different.
Yeah.
Everything different. Everything moving fast. I'm still moving. I got this mentality that I had before I went in. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. I was hearing about all the shit that was going on, everything that was going on, but I still didn't, you know what I'm saying, feel that shit physically out there at the time. So it took for a motherfucker to get shot at a couple times. I'm like, damn, this shit real out here, you feel me? But it's all about adapting, figuring that shit out, how to move. If you don't adapt out here, man, your ass to be grass.
How is that feeling of getting shot at? Like,
shit, ain't no good feeling. Shit, once you hear that pah, it's like that little awkward little pause. It'd be like pah, 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 pah. You hear that, boy? That shit ain't no joke, boy. Especially when it's behind you, when it's coming for you. But that's just how you gotta be. You gotta be on your P's and Q's out there, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, so at some point you actually get into music.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
It really started like 2010. Me and my homie Lil G, his name Lil G Nutty, we was playing in the studio and shit. He paid for the first studio session I ever did. We had a little CD and shit in the hood. Motherfuckers listening to that shit. We probably had like 10 CDs. You know how back then you had to burn the CDs and shit.
Right.
Pass them around in the hood and shit. The hood just listening to that shit. But that shit kind of just put something in me back then. You know what I'm saying? Before I went to jail. Then when I got locked up, my homie Dooski, may he rest in peace, he was rapping. Lit as hell, you feel me? I'm like, damn, Dooski got this shit lit, you feel me? I already had it in me, you feel me? And I just started taking that shit serious, locking in the studio.
Right. I think when the world, well, I'm gonna speak for Texas. I can't speak for the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was like when we started hearing you, it's like you had linked with FBG Duck. What was y'all's relationship?
It's my cousin.
Like blood cousin.
Yeah, but listen, Duck is my cousin on my little brother daddy side. You feel me?
Type shit.
But we been like, you know what I'm saying, same households and shit since we was 3-4 years old, that type of age shit. So that's my little brother daddy side of his family. That's my family too though. Get what I'm saying? That's blood though.
Tell me, you know, we know, I feel like Duck is one of those artists who, like a Nipsey Hussle, for example, like they really became bigger after their death. Like they didn't really get to experience all the love and admiration or the notoriety that we see and know today.
And
right?
what it is with Duck, a lot of people, they saw his good side once he passed away. A lot of people. I saw a lot of people start realizing what Duck was trying to do and what he was really on, you feel me, and what type of person he was. But before that, it was a lot of people judging him, you know what I'm saying, but not really looking into why he like this or why, you know what I'm saying, he moving this way. But yeah, a lot of people definitely give Cuz love, you feel me? But you got a lot of, I be seeing a lot of tributes with a lot of Chicago artists on there. They, you know what I'm saying, be leaving Duck out. Y'all gonna put Duck in that shit. Like, you feel me? Stop leaving Cuz out of that shit. You can't leave Duck out of none of that shit. Duck is a Chicago legend. You feel me? I be seeing it. They have, you know, all the artists from Chicago. And it's like majority of their, I seen one where they had all the artists that passed away. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't leave Duck out of that shit. Hell no. Duck paved the way for a lot of fucking drill artists in Chicago. It's a lot of niggas. Keith and Duck, I give it to them too. You feel me?
Keith and Duck?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
If we had to hear your Mount Rushmore, who would it be?
Mount Rushmore, what? Of Chicago?
Yeah. That's folk.
Like, this what I'm not, I ain't
Drill
gonna.
era.
Drill era. Yeah, because I ain't gonna get into back in the day. That ain't my era as much. I'm gonna say the drill era, 5 Mount Rushmore. You got Duck. You got Keith. You got King Louie. You got Dirk. Dirk up there. Dirk one of them too. And you got, it's one more. And you got Juice WRLD, bro.
Juice WRLD, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm keeping it real, because Juice WRLD, if you really want to put it like that, Juice WRLD was probably one of the biggest Chicago artists ever to come out of Chicago. Who did it bigger than Juice from Chicago, to be real? That's why I give him one of them slots, you feel me?
Right.
That's the 5.
Right.
Like, that really kind of made it and did it successfully, and a lot of all them artists, you know what I'm saying, they made it big, you know what I'm saying?
I interviewed a guy by the name of Memo 600, and he said, in his opinion, the kings of the drill culture would be E-Day and Duck, because their back and forth is what kind of sparked the whole, you know what I mean?
E-Day in there too, but he not the top. He not, to me, you feel me? He not the top, like, cause E-Day did his thing, don't get me wrong, with rapping and what he did, but I just feel like he ain't go as hard as he could've, you know what I'm saying, to get that slot.
Right.
But he played a part in it, don't get me wrong, cause he was one of the motherfuckers rapping back and forth too with Duck, they both dissing each other and shit. Yeah. I remember that shit.
Yeah. You know, you played heavy in the diss culture back in the day. As a matter of fact, one of the people who you dissed, he dissed back, Memo 600 again, y'all actually came together and decided to push the piece.
Yeah.
This was a little different, in my opinion, from the Tay Savage and J-Mane. I like what they're doing. I take nothing away from what they're doing. But when I went back and did my history, and remember, I'm from the outside looking in. I don't got a dog in the fight. You know what I mean? it was serious. You can kind of tell like it was like whatever it was square business. And you seem like, even just meeting your aura, you seem square business. You know what I'm saying? Like, what made you say, you know what, this is how we was coming, this is how we gonna come, we can Minister Louis Farrakhan involved, like, what, talk to me.
Because it's like, basically like, I basically said something to Memo, you feel me? It was on Clubhouse one time. Because you know that's really the only time you get to really just verbally say something to a person. So I just said it, you feel me? I'm like, what you think about pushing the peace? He like, you know, I've been with that shit. Like, I've been talked to your pops, my pops. He said he been talked to Mama Duck, and that was just real to even say that on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
On the internet like that. So it's just real, you know, but we chopped it up after that, over the phone, on FaceTime, all that. Like, we still putting it together, you know what I'm saying? At the time, we supposed to did it in Chicago, but Memo had lost a friend of his or something around the time, and it was just a bad timing, you know what I'm saying, at the time. But yeah, he lost his, you know what I'm saying? He lost his brother, I lost my brother. It's a deep situation, you feel me? For him to even be willing to do it, you know, is a great thing, you feel me? And I feel like we could change a lot with this shit, bro. This shit ain't just about us. Like, you got the youth around here looking at this shit. You got everybody looking at us. Every time this shit happen out here, they looking at us. It's about time we do something different. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody been doing this shit for over 20 years, bro. 20 years. Like, I mean, like, ain't nobody winning. Who the fuck winning? Man, people can say what they want to say out here. 6 to 24 to this and that, or this score, that score. Everybody losing, you feel me? Everybody losing, boy. Everybody felt that motherfucking pain, boy. So it's like, man, look, man, we got kids. Me personally, I'm just reaching that phase where I'm just a grown ass man, bro. I got a family, bro. I go home to my family every night. And I look at my family, you feel me? Like, I want better for my family, you feel me? I gotta be a better role model for my son. I gotta be a better role model for even my fans just looking up to me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I never stop making no drill music. So y'all can stop saying all that. I'm pushing peace though, but I will never stop making drill music.
Why not?
Because that's a part of the culture. That's just what it is. The fans love it. I love it. It's music. Everybody got their own liking to something. You know what I'm saying? Who is the people to say you can't make a song about this? And when you got, not to discredit nobody, you got females out here, back the fuck up. Bitch, move. What's that girl name? Don't you see the he's coming through? Bitch, move. You know that?
Oh, yeah, I heard that song.
What's her name? These girls aggressive as hell on these songs. But what I'm saying is, I'll never stop doing drill though, bro, because that's what I started from. That's what they love. That's what that's my passion, bro. But I am gonna make more responsible music. You get what I'm saying? More music for the knowledge and more music that you can learn from too. You know, I've been working on that and I got that on my album, that type of shit. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
When you and Memo decided y'all were gonna come together, and I'm bringing up Memo because this was the first time you came out and said you was pushing peace. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? How did like your hood feel?
My guys support it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong. You got everybody you got a lot of people who just, it's gonna be yays, it's gonna be nays. That's what come with the game. You feel me? But my people support whatever I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a person might not be too fond of with it. Like, I'm not with it, but motherfucker let me know. Like, I respect anything you trying to do, bro, Rooga. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just people, period. Whatever. Like, if you just a real person, a motherfucker gonna respect whatever you do as a man. I'm not necessarily trying to force a motherfucker to do anything, you know what I'm saying? And I put it in front of everybody, and you choose if you wanna learn from it or you wanna, you know, or you don't. It's up to you, shit, I don't, but I know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's fast forward a little bit. So Kanye selected you to be on his album. Why do you think out of all the Chicago rappers he came to Rooga? What was it about you that, you know what I'm saying, Ye seen something in and said, I'm gonna
See, Ye necessarily didn't come for me, you feel me?
Okay.
It was put together through a person, you feel me, which is Malik Youssef. I chopped it up with Malik. He been telling me, like, cause I had the song GD Anthem popping. He like,
So this was after GD Anthem?
yeah.
Okay.
He like, I want to plug you with my boy Ye. He told me this, but at the time I was going through a lot of management shit, so I'm just like, I was just feeling like a lot of motherfuckers was just selling me shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know, Ye, come on, man. But bruh was real, you feel me? He called me one day, he like, me and Ye in here, we listening to your shit. I'm listening to my shit. I hear a song in the background. I'm down. Yeah, I'm like, let me talk to him. 'Cause I gotta see if this shit real. You feel me? But he got on the phone. I'm down. I know. You feel this? Yeah, bro. Damn. He like, what he say? He like, I'm gonna call you. I'm like, all right. That's when, like, I say about 5-6 days later, my boy called me like, yeah, want you out here in San Francisco, man? I'm like, yeah. I'm in Cali at the time. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to San Francisco. That shit was like 4-5 hour drive. Pulled up. We've been working there since, man.
Yeah. How is it working with Ye?
It's a great thing, man. Yeah, it's challenging. Don't get me wrong. You got some challenging moments around that round. Like, you gotta be on your shit, like
what, music wise, or is it more like work ethic wise, or accepted criticism wise? Like, what is it?
I think it's more so all of them. You gotta be on point, bro. Like, it's not even like criticism though. It's just a lot of thoughts in one room. Everybody putting thoughts together. You just gotta be contributing. You feel me? Like, I do a lot of writing. You feel me? So I always just putting shit together. I'll be whatever city we in, I just have my own little portable studio, putting shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always just write. So when it's time to present shit, it's just right.
Right. I heard a story one time when Ye was I guess Rick Ross sent Ye a song and he sent him back the song and told him, redo it. I don't know if it was Nicki or Rick, but it was, you know what I'm saying, like Ye is that type of person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you just gotta, some people like they want their shit a certain way, like sometimes you gotta just accept that shit, take it to the chin and make another verse, shit. If a motherfucker tell me, I don't know, I ain't feeling this, I'm gonna take it into consideration, you feel me?
Were you ever told that? Was that ever?
Like, on the song, like with Ye?
Yeah.
It's been times I done put bars out there and motherfucker be like, I like it, but I don't love it. I be like, cool, shit. Keep going. Just gotta respect that shit, bro. Like, you ain't know what he talking about, bro. He been in this shit, what? Over 20 years, bro?
Right.
Come on now. Like, he know what he talking about, so you gotta listen to that type of shit, bro.
Yeah.
And there's times I tell him, like, I don't know about that. For real. He listened, you feel me? I'm telling you, the moment I met Ye, bro, he walked up to me.
So you told Ye, I don't mean to take off from the moment you met Ye. We're gonna get there. But you told Ye you didn't like something, and he respected it.
Yeah, he respected. It was a time, I'm gonna keep it real. Ye was, you know what I'm saying, talking to us in the studio. We was writing, doing shit on the album, getting it together. And Ye was talking, you know what I'm saying? He was just saying real shit to us, but it was like we on a time, you feel me? In my mind, I'm like, I want to work. I said it to him. I ain't gonna lie, I said it to him. I'm like, I said it just like this. The speeches, they cool, but let's work. He looked at me, he was like, come on. Got right to it. Sometimes that's all it takes for you to just say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a person will put a test in front of you to see if you're going to let this happen. See if you're going to sit here and not work, or just, you got to tell a motherfucker, you got to speak up. Y'all want to work, come on. They going to see that hunger, that drive, you feel me? So that's how I just looked at it. Like you just got to be real, man. It ain't about being a yes man, none of that. Me personally, I'm not a yes man to nothing. I will let a person know, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he see that type of realness in me, and just that's what people be wanting, needing around them. Real shit, you feel me? Like the moment I met, I told him, I'm like I can't sit here and say I listen to your music. Like, just I said it just like that. I love Ye, and I know a lot of Ye songs, but I can't sit here and say I'm jumping in the car. You know what I'm saying? I said that right in front of him. He was like, that's what I want. That's real. He got looking at his team and everybody like, that's real. That's just real. You feel me? Like, but I told him, like, but I fuck with your grind. I fuck with your hustle. How you just, you know what I'm saying, came up as a black man out here, like a billionaire type shit, and really did this shit. That's real, bro. To come from Chicago, 79th, bro, it's real, bro.
Right. So 79th, that's a real block. Yeah, he's from a real hood in Chicago.
Yeah. I don't know if he like from a hood, like, but yeah, like you come from that block, you know what I'm saying? That's where you from.
Understood. So, since GD Anthem, like, matter of fact, let me go back just a second. That song, the theme to it, they didn't let the GDs in the door. Do you think there was really a blackball? Or do you think it was like not good music? Because I say that because, like, let's look at Duck, for example, right? Like I said before, he wasn't as big as he is now, but he was still big. And when he came with the hits, when he came with Slide went viral, Slide went worldwide. You know what I mean? When you made GD Anthem, it went worldwide. So is it that there's a blackball, or is it the music will speak for you?
Look, like in my career, it was the times I was feeling like I was blackballed, you feel me? But I had to realize that it's your talent. And I learned that through Duck. When I seen Duck do them numbers like that, I'm like, it's the music. Ain't no such thing as blackball. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers say what they want to say about you. Behind them doors, to anybody, if your music good, they gonna fuck with you. I don't care what it is, man. Yeah. Like, for real. Like, people, you could block a nigga out of doors from rooms and here and there, but if you just constantly making music and focusing on yourself and your numbers doing good, what the fuck is it to worry about? Right. That's how I look at it with the blackball things.
For sure. Were you around when Sexy Red started coming around?
Yeah. What you mean? Like you talking about back then?
Yeah, back then.
I never was around her when Fona was around her, but yeah, I ain't never seen her though. I was around though. Right. But they probably was out of town when they met her somewhere. I don't know. Gotcha. I think they was at a show or something. She was chilling with them or something.
It's just wild. It's just a wild situation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was saying earlier, I was speaking about how we saw Duck, the world seen Duck. But you, being his cousin, you've gotten a different experience, per se.
Right.
Are there any stories that you can reach back to, personal stories that you've actually experienced, that'll give us more of an insight of the type of person he was?
Man, I got so many motherfucking memories with Duck, boy. Man, Duck, gosh. Funny as hell, though. Duck a big funny motherfucker, like, funny as hell, like, play all day, like, folks was funny as hell, like, Duck was, like, the energy of everything, I'm telling you, like, with the family on that, like, When Duck walked in the room, like the energy just uplifted. I'm telling you, like he walk in, everybody just changed. You could just see the movements in the room. Like Duck had this presence, bro. Like I don't, you just knew he was a fucking star, bro. For real, like I don't give a fuck who you is. If Duck walk in the room, you just, even if you don't know him, you gonna want to know who the fuck he is. Like who's this tall ass nigga? Like the way everybody move with him, like. But Duck was a good nigga, man. Duck took care of his family. Duck was buying the gang vans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Buying vans for the gang. For them smacking them motherfuckers up in a week. I remember he bought a van for the gang for them. That motherfucker was on the side.
Like a Sprinter van?
I was like, it was just a nice van. You feel me? A van so motherfuckers could get around in the rack. Right. But for them smacked that bitch up in like a week. That bitch was on the side of the E-way, flipped over. But nah, Duck was mad as hell too. But nah, it's more so Duck definitely showed love. Like he had love for the family. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like for real, like the way Duck cherished his family, bro, is deep. Like he make everybody feel like somebody. You feel me? I don't give a fuck who you is. Duck gonna make you feel like you somebody, bro. He'll sauce you right up, bro. You'll be in that bitch chilling. He, my boy, say it right in front of the female. Now they looking at you like, who is this nigga? Duck or how you sauced up? Tell it. Duck ain't, that's what I fucked with about him. He wasn't on no bully trying to treat niggas like goofies and shit when they come around. A nigga who everybody will say a goofy ass nigga, Duck or showing real love. Like, that's the type of person he was, for real.
Right. When you got the word that he had been killed, how did that impact you?
Shit, that shit changed me. That shit changed me for life, bro. For real.
You had, before that, you had seen like killings, you know what I'm saying? You had been shot at, you lost people.
Yeah, I lost people.
What
lost
was
a lot of guys, two brothers, huh?
I said, what was different about that situation?
It's more so like, it's music. It's music. It's my family, you know what I'm saying? But music really brought us close. Like before I started rapping and shit, I was outside on the block. You know, me and Duck was in two different neighborhoods. He on 63rd, I'm on 59th. That's where I'm from. But by us, him being in his hood, me being in my hood, we wasn't really, linking as much back then. But I always come to my people's crib and shit, you know what I'm saying? But back then, we ain't really had no motherfucking cars and shit to get around, to even get over there, you know what I'm saying? So I was where I was at, he was where he was at. But music, bro, like really brought us close, like for real. Like once I started dropping, once Duck going crazy, and I started dropping and really going crazy, now it's just like 2 of our family members going fucking crazy. I had some shit hit 1 million views, Duck already hitting M's. I'm like, Duck, me and Duck just start, like this, you know what I'm saying? Like we start throwing them parties and shit. We in them parties together. Man, they showing us love in that bitch, boy. Me and Duck walking that bitch, boy, that shit was crazy. Like, for real. And that's another thing what Duck loved a lot, like that love he got when he walked in that room. Like, I'm telling you, like, everybody was like, it was times motherfuckers want to know what Duck finna do. Motherfucker, what Duck at? What's the mood tonight? Motherfucker calling Duck. But I admit it though, we got too comfortable, you feel me, with that life, with that type of life, bro. Just doing that shit, living that fast life in the hood, that hood love, bro. Ain't nothing like that hood love though, but it could be a blessing and a curse, bro. You feel me? Like that shit, and it could have you, like blinded a little bit from what you supposed to be really, really focused on, you feel me? But man, Duck was definitely the life of the party, for real. Like, Cuz was a loving soul, for real.
Yeah. When we think of Rooga, at least from my perspective, it's like, I think of a real rapper. You know what I mean? Like, out of all the artists in Chicago, and there's a lot of artists, and they all do numbers, you know what I'm saying? Because people love the drill culture. But some of them we look at more of their personality, We look at who they into it with. We look at the antics they got going on. Rooga, to me, I feel like, and you know, you have your here and there's, but I feel like your music is what really separates you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I also feel like it's like you kind of got the torch. You know, I don't know if it's because GD Anthem. I don't know if it's because of the Kanye relationship, but it just seems like for whatever reason, you know, the torch done been placed in your hands.
I want no front shit. You know what I'm saying? No flexing shit. Like it have. You feel me? It was a point in time I had that torch, like torch, lit. But I'm gonna keep it 100. It's like me personally, I got lazy a little bit, you feel me? I admit it, you feel me? I got a little lazy, got too comfortable, and sometimes you would think that shit just won't go away, or your fans, these people that's constantly watching you won't go away. Motherfuckers will slowly drift down, you feel me? Like, I had to see that shit and learn, like, I see it, you feel me? And I know what I gotta do, gotta keep going hard, you feel me? Keep dropping, get them more music, get them more videos. But I won't lie, I took a nice year off. Like I was dropping here and there, but I took a nice year off just with my family. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do typical normal life shit. You feel me? Trying to figure out investments, because you know what I'm saying? Once you first get in that shit and you first touch your bag, bro, you gotta sit down and think of a fucking plan, bro. Cause once that shit gone, you gonna feel like the stupidest motherfucker on this earth, bro. You feel me? So, yeah, I was dropping hard, you feel me, dropping music, but I won't lie, I got lazy, you feel me? Started buying shit, you know what I'm saying? Going crazy, buying cars, buying clothes, Dior this, Gucci that, Louis that, you know what I'm saying? I went hard, that's how I go. But I had to learn, you feel me? I had to learn from that shit, bro. Like, it was a time I realized, bro, in 3 months, I spent what? Down there, 150, 200,000. I'm like, damn, I just spent that fast as hell. That's gone fast. For real. Like, thinking, I thought back to the trenches, like, in the trenches, motherfucker, back then, motherfucker had stretching $300.
Right.
Back then, motherfucker stretching $1,000, trying to manage spending that shit back then when you was fucked up, you feel me? So it's like, I had to think, bro. That's when I started. I had my lady on my side, like I say. That's why you need a woman on your side, bro. Like, my lady smart as hell, you know what I'm saying? She just always is on my ear. You need to invest something. Like, you can't keep spending money. It's not going nowhere. It ain't adding no value. It ain't bringing it ain't doubling no type of way. Eventually, a motherfucker gonna go broke, feel me? And I wasn't thinking like this, you feel me? But she kind of helped me get my mind right and just focus on this real estate shit. I've been into that shit, just doing that. I'm just really trying to keep this bag going, you feel me? You got to. Don't get me wrong, I got my music going, still doing my thing. Like, I got a song I'm finna drop. They liking that motherfucker. I'm gonna see what they do.
Right.
But as far as music though, I just been writing though a lot. You know what I'm saying? Playing the background a lot. I've been writing music for a lot of artists, and just really, you know what I'm saying, getting the bag off that type of shit.
How is that, the writing?
It's great. It's great, bro. That's the greatest thing, honestly. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I could go back and just start and do writing, straight writing, bro, I would, bro.
Why you say that?
Cause it's like, you don't have to be in the light, but you still getting the same bag.
Right.
Just think about it. It's like, it's cool, you know, don't get me wrong, I love my life, bro. I love the way my life turned out and what's going on with my life. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you could just be so fucking private and just have a bag. Nobody gotta know you behind these hits or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's a smooth. It's a lot of artists in the game that was writers before they was artists. Right. For real, like, a lot of niggas writers, bro. Still writers, even while they artists. Like, for real, like, you'd be surprised, bro. You give them doors.
Who are some of the artists you done wrote for?
I don't be one to, you know what I'm saying, expose, you know, no shit like that. But it's more so, I wrote for multiple big artists, bro. Feel me? I don't be wanting to put nobody business out there like that.
Right.
Just off the strength of what they want. You feel me? So that's all.
All right, respectfully. I know you're not with the mess, but I had to ask you about the Rico Recklezz situation. You know what I'm saying? I seen y'all going back and forth, like you pulling up, he pulling. Who really pulling up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's, you know, like, Chicago, one of those cities where it's like a lot of games get played on the internet. You know what I mean? And I say that with the utmost respect. Like, even the ALKD situation we looking at, it's like, it's a steady running games on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like I said, with you, I don't just see you as a game type dude. Like, you don't seem like that type.
Nah, it's more so I wanted to fight. Shit, he was taunting it steady. You know what I'm saying? It was more so bad timing when we was trying to pull up together, meet. But it's more so we put it together with the boxing promoter nigga. But the boxing promoter nigga on some goofy shit. This is what I'm saying. Like, the nigga hit me up with Rico on a group message. They like, I got a TV network, I want to do it with pay-per-view, and then we can make a bag off this. I'm like, cool, let's do it for the culture then. We push a piece anyway. Let's get in the gloves and do it the right way. I had a guy telling us all this shit, pay-per-view. It supposed to be November 3rd. Now I'm like, it started getting close. We kind of made that date fast. So dude, like, pay-per-view, we can't do it with pay-per-view. They won't accept it or something. It's too, well, basically it's too early. We wouldn't make as much as we really can. And this and that. So let's push it back to January 6th. And he was saying the venues, it was tough to get a venue or something. So cool. He pushed it back to January 6th. Now, mind you, I hit him up. I'm like, nah, we was promoting the November 3rd fight on the internet. So now that we not fighting November 3rd, I tell him, send me the November 6th flyer. I mean, January 6th flyer. So we could post the shit, you feel me, and promote it. He like, give me like 2 weeks, I'm gonna send it to you. He's like, give me like a few days, I'm gonna send it to you. A few days went by, never sent it to me. A flyer, that's simple. And then the man still got November 3rd flyer on his page. How is you a real promoter and you still got fucking November 3rd on your page? Right. You supposed to change that up, new joint. You selling us this shit, bro. Let's get this shit the right way. Let's make the bag.
Right.
So now I'm like, all right, when the ticket's gonna be out? He like, the ticket's gonna be out 6 weeks before the event. I gave him an extra week, 5 weeks before the event. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, what's up with the tickets? And mind you, I still haven't even got the flyer. Now I'm like, what's up with the tickets? You said it was gonna be 6 weeks, they're gonna be out within 6 weeks of the fight. No response. I called a nigga about 3, 4, 5 times that day. No response. I'm like, damn, what's to this nigga? Like, you telling me these dates and the shit not happening. Now, what happened? He hit me back. You don't know the business and da-da-da-da, all this other shit. I'm just like, bro, you told me 6 weeks before the fight it was gonna be up. You making promises that you can't keep, bro. We ain't even promoted the fucking fight. They even put it on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even got the tickets out, bro. It was all some misunderstanding. I ain't got time to play games, man. At this point, I done gave up on the shit. I ain't finna be tweaking with no janky ass promoters. If Rico wanna fight, he know how to fight me, man. We gonna fight, man. I'm not finna be playing these rabbit ass games, man. I even hit up Rico. Text him, what's up with the promoter dude? No response. Like, now y'all ain't responding and doing all this shit. But it ain't about, that shit ain't shit, man. Look, man. That shit weird. What you get from it? If a promoter doing all that, what the fuck? It's like, you ain't doing shit.
Right.
How you setting up something in Charlotte and South Carolina and you ain't even put no fucking tickets out? We gotta sell tickets, gang. The fuck? But it's more so, it ain't even gotta be no motherfucking tickets, bro. We could just pull up and do it.
Right.
Fuck a ticket. That's what type of time I was on. But that shit ain't about nothing, man. Rico ass don't want to fight, bro. I'm keeping it real, bro.
Right.
He don't want to fight, folks.
Right.
I'm doing good in life, man. He don't want to fight, man. That shit goofy.
Understood. Final question. Is the sit down gonna actually happen with you, Farrakhan, and Memo? Is that gonna happen, or is it just, you know?
I don't know 100% about the Farrakhan, but Memo, yeah, we definitely gonna do it. We definitely gonna do the sit down.
Right. Shit show.
For sure.
Rooga. Let me.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.